BMW E65 is the internal chassis code for the fourth generation of the BMW 7 Series luxury sedan, produced from 2001 to 2008. This generation introduced several significant changes and innovations, setting it apart from its predecessors and successors. Here's an overview. Key features. 1. Design. Styled by Chris Bangle, the E65 was known for its controversial and bold design, especially the Bangle butt rear styling. The exterior was larger and more imposing than the previous E38 model. 2. Innovations. iDrive system. The E65 debuted BMW's iDrive system, which centralized control of various vehicle functions via a rotary controller and screen. Keyless entry and start. Optional comfort access allowed for keyless entry and ignition. Active steering and suspension. Included dynamic drive and active roll stabilization for improved handling and comfort. 3. Engines. Offered with a range of inline 6, V8, and V12 engines. Early models featured engines like the 735i 3.6L V8 and 745i 4.4L V8. The facelift models 2005 introduced improved engines, including the 750i 4.8L V8 and 760i 6.0L V12. 4. Transmission. Initially came with a 6-speed automatic transmission, later models received an 8-speed automatic in certain configurations. 5. Facelift 2005. BMW updated the styling to address some criticisms, refining the headlights, grille, and overall proportions. Improved the iDrive system and introduced new technology. 6. Models. E65, standard wheelbase version. E66, long wheelbase version for more rear legroom. E67, security armored model. E68, Hydrogen 7, a limited production hydrogen-powered variant. Performance. Flagship model. The 760Li with a 6.0L V12 engine produced 438 horsepower and was capable of luxury and performance. Diesel options like the 730D were popular in Europe for efficiency and torque. Legacy. The BMW E65 remains a polarizing model due to its design and technological advances. While it introduced features now common in modern cars, early models faced criticism for reliability, particularly with the iDrive system and electronic components. Is it the worst thing BMW has ever done? The BMW E65 is often considered one of the most controversial models BMW has ever produced, but calling it the worst thing BMW has ever done is subjective and depends on personal perspective. Here's a breakdown of why it gained that reputation and whether it deserves such a harsh label. Why it was criticized. 1. Controversial design. The Bangle butt rear styling sparked significant backlash from both enthusiasts and critics. Many felt it strayed too far from BMW's traditionally understated design philosophy. Over time, however, the design gained some appreciation for its boldness and influence on future models. 2. Early iDrive system. The introduction of iDrive was groundbreaking but also criticized for being overly complicated and unintuitive in its early versions. Many users found it frustrating, leading to widespread complaints about usability. 3. Reliability issues. Early models faced issues with the iDrive system, electronics, and some drivetrain components. Repair costs were high due to the complexity of the technology and systems. 4. Departure from tradition. Some enthusiasts felt the E65 moved too far from BMW's ultimate driving machine ethos, prioritizing luxury and technology over pure driving dynamics. Why it's not the worst. 1. Technological innovation. The E65 introduced features like adaptive cruise control, night vision, and advanced safety systems, many of which became industry standards. It was a pioneer in integrating cutting-edge technology into luxury cars. 2. Strong sales. Despite the criticism, the E65 was a commercial success, with over 340,000 units sold globally. This shows that many customers appreciated its luxury, performance, and status. 3. Influence. The design and technology of the E65 influenced future BMW models and competitors, pushing the industry forward. 4. Improvement over time. The mid-cycle facelift in 2005 addressed many of the design and reliability issues, making later models more appealing. Perspective. The E65 represents a bold leap forward for BMW, and while it stumbled in some areas, it also laid the groundwork for the future. If anything, it was a learning experience that allowed BMW to refine its approach to luxury, design, and technology. Other BMW controversies, like the BMW X6 polarizing design or the current oversized grilles, have also faced similar backlash. Whether the E65 is the worst depends on what you value most in a BMW: design, reliability, or innovation. Why was the car not successful? The BMW E65 was not an outright failure. In fact, it sold well globally, with over 340,000 units produced during its life cycle. However, its reputation suffered due to several factors that overshadowed its innovations. Here's why the E65 is often perceived as unsuccessful despite its commercial performance. 1. Controversial design. Bangle butt styling. Designed by Chris Bangle, the E65 introduced a radical departure from BMW's traditionally elegant and conservative design language. The most criticized aspect was the rear-end styling, nicknamed the Bangle butt. Many BMW enthusiasts and purists felt it betrayed the brand's design heritage, leading to significant backlash. The design eventually influenced future models, but it was too avant-garde for many buyers at the time. 2. Early iDrive system. The iDrive infotainment system was revolutionary but poorly executed in its initial versions. It was unintuitive and difficult to use, especially for older, less tech-savvy drivers who were a core part of BMW's luxury audience. Early bugs and reliability issues compounded customer frustration. Later updates improved usability, but the negative first impression lingered. 3. Reliability problems. The E65 suffered from frequent reliability issues, particularly with its electronics and complex systems. Problems with the iDrive, electronic control modules, and active suspension systems were common. The car's many innovative features like adaptive cruise control, night vision, and dynamic drive added complexity, leading to expensive repairs. BMW's reputation for reliability took a hit, discouraging some buyers. 4. Departure from BMW's traditional ethos. The E65 focused heavily on luxury, technology, and comfort, moving slightly away from BMW's core identity as the ultimate driving machine. Enthusiasts felt the driving dynamics were less engaging than previous 7 Series models, like the E38, which were known for balancing performance and luxury. 5. Stiff competition. The luxury sedan segment was highly competitive, with rivals like the Mercedes-Benz S-Class W220, Audi A8, and Lexus LS offering similar features with fewer controversies or reliability concerns. Many potential buyers opted for competitors that were seen as more reliable and less polarizing. 6. High costs of ownership. Maintenance and repair costs were significant due to the car's complexity, discouraging potential buyers who were worried about long-term expenses. Early depreciation was steep, further reducing its appeal on the used market. Why it still sold well. Despite these issues, the E65 was popular among buyers who valued cutting-edge technology and bold design. It was especially successful in emerging luxury markets like China and the Middle East. Many owners appreciated its spacious interior, advanced features, and powerful engine lineup. Legacy. While the BMW E65 may not have been a failure in terms of sales, its divisive design, early reliability issues, and departure from tradition hurt its long-term reputation. It is now viewed as a polarizing chapter in BMW's history, a model that paved the way for innovation but also taught the company some hard lessons.